Hey guys, how you doing? Look, today is going to be a very serious topic that I really think is important to talk about, and something that we all need to really consider about ourselves, our friends, our family, and all of for everybody, just everybody, because it's very serious. Now, I'm not going to be using my intro. I'm not going to be using anything kind of fancy or anything like that, or anything new. No lower thirds, nothing for this video because of the topic. And I think the topic is so important to talk about that I don't want to do anything in this video except for talk realistically to you guys. As many of you know, I am a huge Tarkov fan. I very much keep my eye on the entire community. I watch a lot of people who stream it. I stream it myself. I love the game. And it is with great regret that unfortunately a member of the community had sadly taken their life on August 19th. RedBeardOperator, who is a Twitch streamer, unfortunately took his life. And that's kind of sparking this conversation that I want to have with you specifically. And it is deeply regrettable that a member of that community has sadly taken their life. It really is. And it's such a shame. And everybody kind of across the community, all the big content creators for Escape from Tarkov are kind of coming together, and that's why I really wanted to make this video and focus on mental health. And I've always wanted to talk about mental health. Mental health is very much a taboo kind of across the world at the moment, and do you know what, it's leaps and bounds ahead of what it was a decade ago, and it has massively improved, and it's now being looked at by some of the big health organisations. As you know, we all know that mental health is actually a serious killer across many countries. As so many people take their lives due to mental health issues, and it's still something that needs a lot of work on across the world, and it's so important. So I wanted to give you guys a couple of statistics about mental health here in the UK. And some of these might seem a little bit shocking, and to be honest, I don't think that the statistics are high enough. I think these are estimated statistics, and I still think they're too low. Personally, from my experience, I think they're too low. But so I'm going to let you know a couple of the statistics from our National Health Service, the NHS, and why I still think it's so important that we start focusing on our own mental health and you know, making sure we're getting the correct help. NHS has put out a statement saying that 1 in 4 adults experience a mental health issue. Now personally, I think that is still too low. I wouldn't be surprised if half of the country, if not more, suffer with mental health issues. You know, from what we're seeing here, this is most probably an estimated figure based off of how many reports that they have. And there are a lot of people in this world who are ashamed of their mental health issue, which is just, it's bizarre, but unfortunately that's what mental health does to you. And even so, 1/4 of an entire country to be estimated to have a mental health issue, when mental health is one of the highest causes of suicide, of death, of everything across the entire country, is completely crazy. And that's, I just can't even think. It's mad to hear that. You then move on to 1 in 10 children experience a common mental health issue. Children experience some serious mental health issues, and a lot of children don't understand how to express themselves correctly, or how to deal with mental health issues, or understand exactly what it is. And it's really difficult because I feel like there's such a stigma across mental health across the entire world that people physically won't go and won't talk about it or try and see if they can get help about it or anything along those lines. So, you know, it's unbelievably important to speak about mental health, to search for some professional help if you think you're going through mental health issues, to have people around you to talk. Talking is a really, really important piece. So with my experience, I have been on antidepressants before, and I was really concerned about talking to my family about it. And I think my turning point was when I finally admitted it to my mother, who, my mother's always been a really, really strong figure in my life. She's, you know, she's just a really strong character, and somebody who does tend to bottle her emotions up quite a lot and hide them from me and my sister quite a bit. And, you know, she's always been very strong-willed. And when she explained her situation and her story with mental health, and we had that long conversation, it was actually it it was actually a really important conversation, and something that really helped me. I've been taking the antidepressants, I've been speaking to doctors, and I felt as if I wasn't getting anywhere. It wasn't until I actually had that conversation and spoke to somebody who was so important to me that my outlook kind of changed. And I think that's incredibly important. Of course, that's my experience, and everybody's experience is completely different. Some people take really well to antidepressants, some people don't. Some people take really well to therapy, some people don't. And it's very trial and error, and it's very difficult. Guys, my advice is seek professional help where you can. You know, therapy you might not think works for you, but therapy isn't a quick A to B. It takes time. Therapy takes a long time, especially with mental health disorders. And don't scoff at it. And you know what, if one of your friends just wants to talk, you know, kind of out of character slightly or out of the blue or something like that, then talk with them, have a chat with them. It's really important, and do the same. Look, I'm always going to be here as well. If you guys want to have a chat, I'm always available. I've got a lot of life stories, and I've got a lot of crap that I can just sit there and spew, and I'm always open. My door's always open. You can always catch me on Twitter. You can always find me on the Discord. You can always just chat with me with the comments down below. But please do. Don't think at any point that I'm just going to ignore you or just not bother or anything like that. Even if it's just you want somebody to just talk to normally and just see, you know, I'm happy to hear how your day's going or what the situation is or what's going on. So please don't ever think that myself or even your friends or your family don't want to hear about what you consider your problems or your issues or anything like that. Regardless, we are here for you. I am here for you. So please, for the love of God, talk. Or, you know, even if it's not to me, go and talk with a doctor. They will be able to help. They will have different solutions. And, you know, mental health is becoming such a big focus at the moment that hopefully within the next few years we can understand it as a planet a lot better, and we can understand the chemical imbalances, and we can have a better understanding of how to treat these things, and we can go from there. And I think that is one of the most important things right now. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please, like I said, you know, if you feel like you're experiencing these issues, please go and talk to somebody. I think that's really important, especially after the news off of RedBeardOperator. Please don't ever feel like you're trapped in a box, because you're not. There are people there, and there are professionals that will help. So please, guys, you're not alone in this. A lot of other people have experienced mental health issues. I'm sorry that this one was very serious. Hopefully the next one won't be. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Much love, everybody. Goodbye, and have a great day.